So I get a lot of questions about the current state of our real estate market here in Middle Tennessee in the Nashville area. And sellers want to know, what are buyers looking for these days? And there are some trends that are different from a year ago, and especially during the COVID year, that you have to take into consideration now if you're getting ready to list your home. Number one, higher interest rates. This has definitely affected the market in Middle Tennessee. Interest rates are much higher than they were a year and a half ago. In June of 2022, interest rates hit 5.5%, and when that happened, things started to shift a bit in our market. And that's because buyers were dealing with these higher interest rates, and as interest rates increase, affordability decreases as far as your monthly payments go. This also led to more homes being for sale, so now we have more inventory. We're still at historically low levels, but we're higher than we were during the COVID years, and that means that now your home is going to have more competition. So between the higher interest rates and more competition, we've got a new buyer mindset. So what are buyers looking for now, and how do you prepare when it comes time to sell your house? Well, these are 3 items that you need to be mindful of when you're selling your home. Number one is pricing. Buyers are much more sensitive to pricing than they were a year and a half ago, when we had 10, 20 buyers for every home in Middle Tennessee, and they were all throwing money just to get into the top spot and buy the home. That has changed. There are a few exceptions. If you have an extraordinary home and really doesn't have any match in the area, that can set you apart and that can still help you. But if you have a home in your subdivision and there's several other homes as competition, you have to do something that stands out. And you can't automatically charge a higher price than everybody else just because your neighbor did a year ago. If you're going to have a premium price, you've got to have a premium product. Your house has to be in excellent condition, and also it has to have something that sets it apart from others. You only have one shot to price your home correctly and get it on the market on the first day. So if you overshoot on the price, the market's going to tell you pretty quickly by the fact that you're going to have very few showings and the home is just going to sit. You don't want that. Also, if you price it too high in the beginning, then you end up having to chase the price down with price drops, and that can lead to low offers. So getting the pricing right in the beginning on the first day is very important. Number 2, buyer expectations have changed, so they're becoming not only pickier on the price, but also the condition of the home. Making minor repairs and just making sure that it's really clean and fresh can go a long way into setting your home apart and getting the attention that it needs. Plus, a well-maintained home speaks volumes about the care that you showed while you owned it, and that can be very attractive to buyers looking at your home. If you do that and pair that with a great price to start out with, you can have success. Number 3, buyers are doing inspections again, and they're also asking for repairs and for credits. Back in the COVID years, and again, even up until the first part of 2022, buyers were willing to take on these challenges themselves just to get into a home in Middle Tennessee and in the Nashville area. But if you're getting ready to list your home, number 1, expect that most offers now will have some sort of inspection contingency. Number 2, once they do the inspections, they're going to go through the list and they're probably going to ask you for some of those items to be repaired or replaced. If they're not going to ask for repairs, they're going to ask for some sort of credit so they can do it themselves. That is not the way it was during the COVID years. Even up into the beginning of last year, people were willing to do that themselves. And sometimes sellers get very frustrated when they hear how easy it was for their neighbor to sell their home at top dollar without them having to do anything a year ago. But again, because of those higher interest rates, because of more competition out there, that has changed the buyer mindset. So just expect buyers to do their inspection and also ask for some repairs. Normally there are 2 points in a sale of a home where you do a lot of negotiation. The first is when the first offer comes in and you're trying to negotiate price and maybe what stays or goes with the home. And the second is during the inspection period, when those inspections are done and then the buyer submits that list of repair requests. Just expect it, know it's part of the deals that are being done today, but if everybody is reasonable on both sides, it should work out fine. But you can help yourself in this process by making sure that your home is in great condition before it's listed. And hopefully that will help that home inspection list, if it exists, be really short and easy to negotiate through. Another thing that I want to mention is the importance again of marketing. When you've got more competition, You need something that helps your home stand out. It's on you to make sure that your home looks great and is in great condition. It's on your agent to make sure you've got a great marketing plan to get that home out there and really help it stand out when you're trying to compete with other homes in the area. Make sure that you ask your agent, how are you going to market your property? This is also a time where an amazing brand can help too. If you combine an amazing agent with an incredible brand, that can become quite a force in real estate. So as a seller, understanding the buyer mindset and what's going through the minds of these buyers, adapting to these new trends, and using experienced professionals can help lead to success. And right now, every advantage counts. Happy selling.